Okay, first I'm going to explain about cross-border mergers and acquisitions. A merger is the result of an agreement between two companies to join their operations together. Partners are often equals. For example, the Daimler-Chrysler merger was supposed to be a merger between equals in its first stage. And the second is an acquisition. On the other hand, occurs when one company buys another company with the interest of controlling the activities of the combined operations. When a firm is acquired by another firm, it constitutes an existing workforce. Considering this fact, we will describe the typical phases characterizing cross-border merger and acquisitions processes, and outline which human resource practices are important at each of the different stages. At this point, it must be admitted that the extent to which these HR practices are carried out very much depends on the extent to which integration of the two companies is actually aspired. In the case of low integration, for example, if the M&A is carried out mainly for portfolio reasons, both companies remain separate cultures. However, in the case of high integration, it is crucial for M&A to meet the human resource requirements of the different phases, which will be outlined in the next section. M&A phases and its implication on the human resource. Typically, mergers and acquisitions are characterized by a series of phases. Depending on the publication, these phases will have different names. However, the merger and acquisition process usually consists of the following four steps. The first is pre-M&A phase, including a screening of alternative partners based on analysis of their strengths and weaknesses. The second is due diligence phase, which focuses more in depth on analyzing the potential benefits of the merger. The third one is the integration planning phase, which is based on the result of the due diligence phase planning for the new company which is being carried out. And the last one is the implementation phase plans, which is to put into the action. Human resource management and the role of the human resource function in merger and acquisitions. Aguilera and Denker suggest a strategic approach to human resource management in merger and acquisition processes. So based on strategic human resource literature suggesting a fit between business strategy and human resource strategy, they argue that firms should match their M&A strategy with their HR strategy while relying on three conceptual tools. The first one is resources, which is defined as tangible assets such as money and people, and intangible assets such as brands and relationships. The second one is process, refers to the activities that firms use to convert the resources into valuable goods and services. For example, in our case, this would be training and development programs, as well as appraisal and reward system. And the last one is values, the way in which employees think about what they do and why they do it. Values shape employees' priority and decisions making. The role of expatriates has been discussed with respect to knowledge transfer between the acquiring and the acquired company. However, the transfer of embedded knowledge is not guaranteed by each international assignment, while some studies have revealed the importance of prior working experience with a specific host country or with a particular entry mode as a success factor for expatriates involved in integration of mergers, and this has not been confirmed for acquisition. So, in contrast to these findings, the above mentioned study on merger and acquisitions in Germany revealed that successful integration is dependent upon managers' industry experience with similar projects, and particularly in the case of cross-border alliances and the level of international competences.